Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be doing DriftingBlues 6 from VulnHub. I rate this box about a solid easy, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so let's first start by splitting our terminals here. So I'm going to start a net discover minus r. So I'll do net discover minus r 10.0.0.1 minus 24, or slash 24, minus I eta 0. Alright, sorry about that. So now that I have my VM running, we do have an IP address of 10.0.0.131. So I'm going to do mmap scan minus sc minus sv for enumeration, minus sc for default scripts. I'll do a netcat minus nv on port 80. We do have HTTP open for port 80. So let's visit that. Let's look at our ports. We do have just port 80 open. And we also do have robots.txt, right? So we'll run a GoBuster dir mode minus u HTTP. We'll do minus w for user share word list dirbuster. We'll run a directory list 2.3 medium.txt. We'll specify the extensions at HTML, txt, and also PHP, right? We do have robots and also robots.txt. So let's visit our robots.txt. Before anything of that, we can just let's go to the main page and let's do Control U to view the source code. Looking down here, we just see that we can go to vmlist github.io, which seems like is a real website, which it is. Doesn't seem like it has anything to do with the blocks, right? So now we do have robots and also robots.txt. We also do have a spammer. Let's check out robots.txt. Here it does show that for us not to forget the .zip extension. So let's try to add our zip extension, right? So we'll just do zip and see if we can find anything with the .zip, right? We do get a spammer.zip. So let's try to visit that. Let's take off the view source code. Yeah, we do get a spammer.zip, alright? So let's just Control C that. We'll go under my VulnHub or remove minus R for drifting 6. We'll do mkdir for drifting 6. We'll do drifting. We'll cd into drifting 6. Let's wget this file here. Let's try to unzip this file. Unzip for spammer.zip. It does seem like we do need a password. So to crack the password, we can use fcrackzip. So we'll use fcrackzip as u minus d, capital D, and we'll do minus p. We're going to be using user share word list rockua.txt, and also spammer.zip. Looking at this, we do get a password as myspace4. So let's unzip our spammer.zip. And looking at this, we do get creds.txt, so now we can cat this out. And we do get Mayer and also Lionheart, right? So I'll just echo this on the screen, which is Mayer and Lionheart as the creds. Looking back at our robots.txt, we do get a text pattern here. So since this is going to be a CMS, I usually like going under my /v, or I can vi into /etc hosts. And I do have the box here, so we can do 10.0.0.131. We'll just name this text box.box. So now we can cat this out. We have a text box.box. So now visiting this does require a password, so let's try to use those creds that we had here, which is Mayer and also Lionheart. So Mayer and also Lionheart. So let's try to log in. We did get log successful. And we are under the CMS for text pattern, right? So let's go to our, see if we can edit like a theme or anything to get some code execution on here. So let's go to our presentation. So we can actually upload something. Let's go to pages. Let's go to content. Let's go to files. Let's see if we can browse this. Let's actually go to PHP reverse shell. Let's get the original from GitHub. We'll get the raw data on here. So we'll just do wget into that. We can vi into PHP. Looking down here, we have we can edit our IP address. So let's go to interactive mode and do 10.0.069, and also the port that we're going to listen on, which is going to be a 4444. Let's actually delete all this. We don't need any of this. We're just left with PHP, right? So we do have the IP address and also the port. So we can right quit out of this. Let's try to browse this. Let's go to browse. Let's go to home. Let's go to VulnHub. We're going to be looking at DriftingBlues 6. PHP reverse shell.php. Let's upload this. We do have a PHP reverse shell.php. Let's try to visit our slash text pattern for, this is probably going to be files, if not, and it is files actually. I was going to try like something else, but let's run a GoBuster under this. This should come up under our GoBuster. And we do get our files right there, right? So now we can copy our link location. We'll do all wrap netcat minus, we'll do lnvp on 4444. Let's just split this. We can curl our, we'll do minus v. Seems about right. So now let's curl this. And we do get our shell, so let's close this. And now we can export our term equals x term, right? So we can clear that. Now spawn a TTY shell. Let's go to netsec. Let's run this in bin bash, and most likely Python 3 is going to be installed on here. Never mind, so we can just delete that. It's running with just Python 2, right? So next thing we can do is just check if we can run anything as sudo, which sudo is not even on the box. Maybe it probably has a different user. So let's go to /var www html, or let's go to cd/var www, and we do have our spammer.zip, which is all the files, right? So looking at this, since I've done this box already, I do know that there is a vulnerable, or running linpiece. Linpiece will tell you everything really for the SUID bit sets, and also kernel version, and also sudo version too, which there's no sudo version here, but if you did run it, it will tell you that there's an outdated version of the kernel, right? Kernel version. So just copy this and we'll search up, let's see if we can search up a URL for exploit, we'll do exploit DB. Seems like we can use a dirty cow here. So we do have this under here, so let's actually just copy this. Let's go under my/temp. You can go under /dev shm. I just like doing everything under /temp. Doesn't seem like this is gonna work. So to put this on the target machine, we can just copy this. vi into, let's go under my VulnHub, drifting 6. We'll vi into exploit.c. We'll right quit into that. Now we should have our exploit in there. It does seem like we can compile this with GCC. And we do have GCC installed under user bin, and also run this as dirty cow for my new password. So we'll start a Python server on here. We'll do python 3 -m http .server wellness on 6666. We'll do wget http 10.0.069 for my IP 6666. We'll do exploit .c, right? And now we should have this on our machine. So let me last into exploit.c. Let's see what we can use under here. So we have GCC. Seems like we can use outpred. We're going to use change this to our file exploit.c. We can output this to using -o for dirty. And we can use outcrypt for this. Let's do chmod 777 for dirty, just in case. Let's run this. It does seem like it backed up /etc to our temp backup.back. Basically just the back extension file, right? We'll just enter password. It does seem like it did write to our /etc, so we're most likely going to switch users to Firefart. And it does have the root, so we should have the ID for root, right? So we can wait for this to run. While that's loading, let's look at this exploit. So it does execute, it does make a backup file.back file, and also does write to the /etc. And just create a solve for Firefart. So now we do have, if we do ls -la, there is a .back file. So now let's cat our /etc/ password. We'll actually pipe this out and use grep with it. We'll grep out Firefart. Can we even cat this out? I guess it doesn't let me grep. I guess it doesn't let me, I think we can do -a. So I'll put this, there we go. Using the -a option, we can use, we do see that we have Firefart and also our salt. So we can switch users to fart, and our password that we entered was password. So now we are Firefart, so we can do ID, and we do see that we have the ID for root. So now we can go into root ls, and we can cat our flag.txt. And there's our flag .txt. Well guys, that's pretty much in the video. Remember to drop that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.